The, the war was already over. It was over. They nailed that scene. They nailed it with the ghostly apparition appearing at the side of the stage with the colleagues, the comrades, the friends reading the letter alongside Hamilton behind in the rafters. It was over.
After the war, I went back to New York.
After the war, I went back to New York.
I finished up my studies and I practiced law.
I practiced law. Burr worked next door.
Even though we started at the very same time, Alexander Hamilton began to climb. How to account for his rise to the top? Man, the man is non-stop.
Gentlemen of the jury, I'm curious, bear with me. Are you aware that we're making history? This is the first murder trial of our brand new nation, the liberty behind deliberation. I intend to prove beyond the shadow of a doubt with my assistant counsel.
Co-counsel Hamilton, sit down. A client Levy Weeks is innocent. Call your first witness, that was all you had to say.
Okay, one more thing.
Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Soon that attitude may be your doom. Why do you write like you're running out of time? Write day and night like you're running out of time. Every day you fight like you're running out of time. Keep on fighting in the meantime.
This is pretty freaking incredible, actually. Why do you fight like you're running out of time? Why do you write like you're running out of time? Why do you do things like you're running out of time? Basically, almost just saying, like, slow down. There's no rush. Stop, like, speeding through all of these actions, and is an interesting description of how we've seen Hamilton present itself.
Such an old song that we can sing along in harmony, and nowhere is it stronger than in
That is, because it's even evident in the way he talks. Everything he does like he's running out of time.
Needs economies increasingly stalling, and honestly, that's why public service seems to be calling me. I practice the law,
Non-stop.
I've seen injustice
Do you remember their first meeting together, their first conversation? It's exactly the same
in the
now.
world, and I've corrected it. Now for a strong central democracy. If not, then I'll be Socrates throwing verbal rocks at these mediocrities.
Hamilton at the Constitutional Convention.
I was chosen for the Constitutional Convention.
There is a New York junior delegate.
Now, what I'm gonna say may sound indelicate.
Goes and proposes his own form of government. His own plan for a new form of government. Talks for 6 hours. The convention is listless.
Right, young man. Yo, who the F is this?
Why do you always say what you believe? Why do you always say what you believe? Every proclamation guarantees free ammunition for your enemies. Why do you write like it's going out of style? Write day and night like it's going out of style. Every day you fight like it's going out of style. Do what you do.
Who drafted the Constitution? Is that going to prove to be Hamilton? They're talking about the Constitution here, talking about the new government, the guidelines that were presented here. Now, I want to Google it, but I thought I knew who like did the Constitution. The problem is, because I wanted to Google a couple of things while watching this, but I'm terrified of spoilers, right? So I'm avoiding it until the end. At the end, if there's anything still on my mind, I will Google it.
Alexander.
Aaron Burr, sir.
Well, it's the middle of the night.
Can we confirm, sir?
Is this a legal matter?
Yes, and it's important to me.
What do you need?
Burr, you're a better lawyer than me.
Okay.
I know I talk too much. I'm abrasive. You're incredible in court. You're succinct, persuasive. My client needs a strong defense. You're the solution.
Who's your client?
The new U.S. Constitution.
No.
Hear me out.
No way.
A series of essays anonymously published defending the document to the public.
No one will read it.
I disagree.
And if it fails?
Burr, that's why we need it.
Constitution's a mess.
So it needs amendments.
It's full of contradictions.
So is independence. We have to start somewhere.
No way.
You're making a mistake.
Good night.
Hey, what are you waiting?
So one thing I don't really talk about is I did a year in US politics, and we talked about the forming of the Constitution and in the 10 amendments, therefore, the first 10 amendments of the Constitution, right? I imagine a lot of you watching this are American and know this all a lot better than me. But the Constitution, as far as, what was it, the Declaration of Independence. So there's a Declaration of Independence, and in the U.S. Constitution, and in the original 10 amendments of the Constitution, right? And then I don't know how many there is now.
Waiting for? What do you stall for?
What?
We won the war. What was it all for? Do you support this Constitution?
Of course.
Then defend it.
And what if you're backing the wrong horse?
Verb, we studied and we fought and we killed for the notion of a nation we now get to build. For once in your life, take a stand with pride. I don't understand how you stand to the side.
I'll keep all my plans close to my chest. Wait for it, wait for it. I'll wait here and see which way the wind will blow. I'm taking my time, watching the afterbirth of a nation, watching intention.
He's literally the complete opposite of Hamilton. That's the point. He's taking his time. He's not rushing. He's looking at things analytically. But more than that, he's playing it safe.
I am sailing off to London. I am accompanied by someone who always pays.
They do a great...
I want a wealthy husband who will keep me in comfort for all my days.
They do an excellent job at displaying the passage of time and the aging here by simply changing the hair, it
He
seems.
is not a lot of fun, but there's no one who can match you for turn of phrase. My Alexander,
Angelica.
don't forget to run. Look at where you are. Look at where you started. The fact that you're alive is a miracle. Just stay alive, that would be enough. And if you're
Gosh, that stage work was brilliant.
if I could grant you peace of mind, would that be enough?
Alexander joins forces with James Madison and John Jay to write a series of essays defending the new United States Constitution entitled the Federalist Papers. The plan was to write a total of 25 essays, the work divided evenly among the three men. In the end, they wrote 85 essays in the span of 6 months. John Jay got sick after writing 5. James Madison wrote 29. Hamilton wrote the other 51. How do you write like you're running out of time? Write day and night like you're running out of time. Every day you fight like you're running out of time. Like you're running out of time. Like you're running out of time. How do you write like tomorrow won't arrive? How do you write like you needed to survive? How do you write every second you're alive?
The man ain't human. It's like someone speaks through him. You know, he ain't human. His hands have got a mind of their own. His pen, an imagination of its own, a soul almost. How does he do this?
They're asking me to lead. I'm doing the best I can to get the people that I need. I'm asking you to be my right hand, man. I know it's a lot to ask to leave behind the world you know.
Sir, do you want me to run the Treasury or State Department?
Treasury.
Let's go.
What does Hamilton want? He's never satisfied. What does he want? What is his goal? What does he want in life? Every chance to run, he runs. Every single chance. A call to battle, runs. To become a lawyer, runs. Back to New York, running. Forming the essays on the Constitution, running. And now joining Washington to run the Treasury. Didn't even bat an eyelid. His family, second thought. The simple question, will you help me? The answer was yes.
Alexander,
I have to leave.
Alexander.
Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now.
Helpless.
They are asking me to leave.
Look around. Isn't this enough? He will never be satisfied. He will never be satisfied. Satisfied.
History has it.
This is amazing. This is amazing. Look at this. Look at how this has been done. Everyone coming back. Everyone talking to Hamilton different ways. His wife talking to him. Why isn't this enough? Why is she so helpless? Why can she not have him? Why is it not enough for him? Angelica, as she's left, saying, you're never going to be satisfied. Nothing is ever going to satisfy you. Washington saying, history's got his eyes on you. What decisions are you going to make? Conflicted is he too. Wanting Hamilton by his side, needing it almost, but also wanting him to be with his wife. And then there is a rival, confused and outgunned.
I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot.
That feels like an end of part one, if I'm being honest. This has been wild. This has been a wild journey. This has been a wild journey, man. 2 hours and 11 minutes of recording. We are an hour and 16 minutes into this. Going into the intermission now. You know what? It feels like a good place to do a bit of a break for us. The end of Hamilton Part 1. Oh. I didn't plan on doing this, but it seems like the best natural thing to do. That is it. We end Part 1. I'm starting to see something differently here the more I'm watching this story. It doesn't so much seem like Hamilton is doing this for the United States. It feels like Hamilton is doing this for him. And I could be completely wrong in saying that, but I don't feel like I am, because his last statement that he says before the intermission fades, and before the intermission finds us, is, I am not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot, my chance. I'm not throwing this away. Does that sound like someone who is doing this for other people? Or does that sound like someone who's doing it for themselves? Angelica said this was someone who was never going to be satisfied, and Angelica is clearly right. This is a man who is never satisfied, a man who wants it all, a man who needs it all. But what exactly does he want? What does he need? He was a right-hand man of George Washington, but then wanted more from that, wanted to lead his own men. Then he wanted more from that, more. Too often we see this as the pattern of the downfall of great minds, and we're seeing it again. That selfishness, that tick, that unwillingness to sit comfortably and look at what you've got around you. And I feel like so many people are guilty of this. Myself included, but not on this scale, of course. By no means am I comparing my situation. But I imagine there's a lot of you watching this right now who have a hard time taking a breath and looking around at what you've achieved, and you're always running. And it seems like Hamilton is the ultimate form of a curse like that. He says it, but I don't think he believes it, you know? We're lucky to be alive. Look at this. Like, he says it, but at no time does it feel like that's what he truly believes. You know? Why can't he stop? Feels like he's needed, for one, big time. And he's very important and integral. But is he doing it for the country, or is he doing it for himself? That last line seemed like he was turning everyone's hands away because he's not going to waste his shot. Where does the story go from here? Because this feels like the end. Obviously, I don't know. Do you know what's interesting? This entire play has felt like the end. Every moment has felt like the end. I feel like this could have ended 10 minutes in and it would have been a satisfying conclusion if it wrapped it up nicely. The whole thing feels like the end of a movie. the end of a story, despite being the entire story. Maybe that's because it opened telling us the end, so we're just wondering when that is going to be. But what now? Where's his journey going to take him? What an outstanding play this has been so far. I hope you have all enjoyed my reaction to it so far. I'll probably upload part 1 and part 2 different days. I think that'll be the best thing. Because I didn't realize there'd be an intermission like this, but that fits quite nicely. So this will be where I end my part 1 reaction, and you guys can come back tomorrow and see part 2, right? I'll do it. Don't worry, you won't have to wait long. I know it's a bit different to how we've done things, but it's quite a long recording session. Longer than the other ones we've done. I mean, I'm already 2 hours and 60 minutes in, and we're only halfway through this story. So let's watch the other half now, shall we? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this reaction. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Have yourselves an amazing day. And as always, my friends, you will see me in the next video.